Mike, what was the big difference for you this game compared to the last game?
I think we were just able to get into a rhythm. I think it started in the huddle, getting in and out of the huddle, and having a little more urgency and tempo about us, and you could feel it. And we were able to, once we got in a rhythm, that's runs were starting to break and passes were starting to connect. And I think it all starts with that. I think it was the rhythm of it, and then it kind of progressed on from there.
What are your thoughts on the situation with Mims? You're clearly aware of it as his teammate. He has requested a trade, and then you go out there tonight with him and then Strevel as well, and you guys light it up with Mims. It's kind of a unique situation.
Yeah, I mean, you try not to focus on anything off the field, and once we kind of step between those two white lines, it's kind of all about football, and I think Mims carried himself that way, and he was awesome. I mean, you could tell he was giving it his all out there and made a lot of good plays for us and helped move the offense, made that unbelievable touchdown catch. And I think he's just, listen, everything that's happening off the field, I don't really know. I just know that Mims comes in and works hard and performs on the field, and that's all I can attest to that and credit him for that.
How do you kind of wrap up your preseason as a whole?
I thought, obviously, when you close out on a preseason with a performance like today, it helps, and kind of you carry that confidence and momentum into the season. But no, I thought it was good. I think I was presented with a lot of different situations that I learned a lot from, and build on the positives and learn from the negatives and not let it happen again. And I think that's what happened this preseason. Any mistake I made, I didn't let it kind of linger and carry over into the next. So yeah, I think overall it was really good, not only just the games, but the camp in general, and getting a lot of good situational work and work with different guys. And it was overall, I was pretty pleased with my camp.
Could this opponent, the Giants, in the third preseason game help you for the Ravens prepare? Because you had Wink Martindale, who was there for 10 years in Baltimore. Mike McDonald, the new DC, was there. He went to Michigan and came back. Are there some similarities that could help you guys prepare for the Ravens?
Oh, definitely. I think that was one of the benefits of doing the joint practice as well. So we got to see them in practice and then also in the game. And now we can use those cut-ups. Like you said, our week one opponent, Ravens coordinator, came from that system. So we got some good film on it and good looks and good teaching moments, and we'll use that to help move into week one.
How much do they use pressure, a Wink, in the preseason? Like you've seen them in the regular season in Baltimore. Do they not dial up nearly as much of the crazy blitzes and stuff?
They definitely still pressured today. I don't know if I'd call them, quote, crazy by Wink standards. He can definitely dial some stuff up that kind of has you kind of double taking at the line of scrimmage. But no, they were definitely still heating us up and sending some zero and third downs, and they started off the 2 minute before the half with a zero that we hit Mims on the in cut. So like I said, it's a lot of good situations that you normally aren't presented with in preseason. So when you are able to get those in a game situation, in a game setting, it can only help you.
Now you guys went 3-0 in the preseason, and do you sense there's a different vibe around this team? And you could see the talent in the 3 preseason games. The way things are now, the vibe on the team, how would you describe it, maybe compared to a year ago?
It's definitely a close-knit group, I think. We're young for sure, but we got the veterans sprinkled in that kind of helps round it out. But it's a really close team, and we've had a lot of fun watching everybody go out and perform, and we celebrate in the locker room and in the facility and stuff like that. It's been a great camp in that aspect. I think we've gotten really close as a team, and so now it's just putting that all together and performing when the lights are on, when it counts. And I think that's what's gonna be the determining factor with a team so young as we are, is if we're gonna be able to not let the moment be too big and just realize at the end of the day it is just football and we just got to go out and execute. It just so happens that we're playing on Sundays at 1 o'clock instead of Fridays at 8 or whatever you do in the preseason.